So in another video, I went ahead and I explained to you the difference between parallel and perpendicular lines and how you can recognize parallel lines because they have the same slope and perpendicular lines because they have slopes that are negative reciprocals of each other. In this video, we're going to talk about how to write the equation of a line when they tell you that it is parallel or perpendicular to another line. So let's go ahead and try a problem. In this case, it says directions. Find the equation of a line that passes through the point -4, 12 and is parallel to the line y equals 2x minus 8. Write your answer in point slope, slope intercept, and standard form. So the first thing that you have to realize is we're trying to find a new equation. This new equation passes through the point -4, 12. However, this equation is parallel to the line y equals 2x minus 8. Remember what we said about parallel lines? Parallel lines have the same slope. We need to figure out the slope from this equation. My new line is going to be parallel to this line. Therefore, my new line is also going to have a slope of +2. But it's going to pass through the point -4, 12. So that's the important part. That's the only thing that I need from this equation y equals 2x minus 8. Now I can go ahead and figure out the equation of my new line. For point slope form, we have the equation y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Here, the x1 and y1 represent the x and y coordinate of the point. So I'm going to write y minus 12 is equal to the slope, which we said is 2, because since it's parallel to the other line, it has to have the same slope, times x minus x1, which happens to be -4. So in this case, negative is a positive. So my answer in point slope form is y minus 12 equals 2 times x plus 4. So this is my answer right here. Now to turn this into slope-intercept form, we have to get the y by itself. So I'm going to rewrite y minus 12 equals 2 parentheses x plus 4. I'm going to distribute the 2. So y minus 12 equals 2x plus 8. Then I'm going to get the y by itself. So I'm going to add 12 to both sides. So I get y equals 2x plus 20. So now this is my answer in slope-intercept form. For standard form, I have to follow 3 requirements. Number 1, there can be no fractions or decimals, and in this case, I don't have fractions or decimals because it says y equals 2x plus 20. The second thing is the x has to be positive, which in this case it is, which is good. But in the third case, it has to be in the form ax plus by equals c. So ax plus by equals c. What I'm going to do is rewrite y equals 2x plus 20. I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. So I'm going to move the 2x over. So I solved one problem, which is getting the x and y together on one side, but I've created a new problem because now the x is negative. So what I'm going to do is divide the entire equation by -1, or in other words, I'm going to change the signs. So I get positive 2x negative y equals -20. And so this is my answer in standard form. So now you see that 3 answers. This is exactly the same line, but there's 3 forms. We have point slope form all the way on the left, slope-intercept form in the middle, and then standard form all the way on the right. Let's take a look at this next example. Directions. Find the slope-intercept form of an equation. That's important because they wanted it in y equals mx plus b form that passes through the point 0, 5. This is awesome because I already know this is going to be the y-intercept because it's 0, 5. and it's perpendicular to the line 2x minus 4y equals 6. The only thing that I need from this other line is going to be the slope. And because they say perpendicular, that means that the slope that I'm going to use for my new line is going to be the negative reciprocal of the slope that I have here. So I'm going to start with that, figuring out the slope. In order for me to figure out the slope, I have to get the y by itself. Subtract 2x from both sides. I get negative 4y is equal to negative 2x plus 6. Divide everything by negative 4. So I get y, positive y, equals negative 2 over negative 4 is 1/2, positive 1/2 x. And then 6 divided by negative 4 just simplifies to negative 3 over 2. So that's the equation of the line rewritten. From here, I can tell the slope of this line is 1/2. The slope of the line is 1/2, but I want my new line to be perpendicular to this line that I just figured out the slope-intercept form of. If the slope of the other line is 1/2, then my new line, which is perpendicular, is going to have a slope that is the negative reciprocal of 1/2, which means flip it over. Instead of 1 over 2, it's 2 over 1. And instead of being positive, the sign changes, so it's going to be negative. In case you don't realize, this symbol, the upside down T, means perpendicular. And so this is going to equal negative 2. So the slope of my new line is going to be negative 2, but it's going to pass through the point 0, 5, which we just said is the y-intercept. So slope-intercept form right now is going to be so easy. We already know the slope. We already know the y-intercept. So we have y is equal to negative 2x plus 5. So this is the slope-intercept form of this equation. In order for us to rewrite this in standard form, remember there are 3 requirements. No fractions or decimals, which is awesome. We don't have fractions or decimals here. The x has to be positive, which it isn't right now. It's negative 2x. And the x and y have to be together on the same side. So I'm going to fix these 2 problems simultaneously. I'm going to add 2x to both sides, and that's going to take care of the x becoming positive and the x and y going to the same side. So in standard form, I'm going to have 2x plus y is equal to 5. So this is my answer for the equation in standard form. And of course, the equation in slope-intercept form was y equals negative 2x plus 5. Okay, this one is a great problem. Directions. Find the equation of a line through the point 4, 2 that is perpendicular to the line x equals 1. You need to understand that the line x equals 1 is a vertical line. So here the equation x equals 1 again means that I have a vertical line. Vertical lines go up and down. So what is going to be perpendicular to a vertical line? A horizontal line. A horizontal line is perpendicular to a vertical line, which means that the equation that I am looking for right here is going to be a horizontal line. And what I know about the equations of horizontal lines is that they're of the form y equal some number. Because in the point that we have in front of us, the point is 4, 2, every point is x comma y, the y value here is 2, which means that the answer is the equation y equals 2. Let's pretend, hypothetically, that this question, instead of saying, find the equation of a line through 4, 2 that is perpendicular, it said, find the equation of the line that is parallel. So we're going to pretend. The question says, find the equation of a line through the point 4, 2 that is parallel to the line x equals 1. X equals 1, like we said before, is a vertical line. But a vertical line is going to be parallel to another vertical line. And the equations of vertical lines are x equal some number. So if it has to pass through the point 4, comma 2, then my answer here would be x has to equal 4. So hopefully that makes sense. I hope you found this video helpful. Remember to subscribe to my channel for more help with math so that you can say, yes, I can do math with confidence. Until next time, thanks for watching.